Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm here with a video today. Um, um, I decided to do use the new, um, what do you call this thing? Versus. The verses and create a shaker card because I was using this the other day and or I demoed it the other day and I was like I really want to do something with that, and so I cut out the pieces and it's been sitting on my desk. I'm sorry, I'm trying to put my phone on this little machine thing here. Okay, so let me back up just a little bit. Okay, so the first thing I did was I got the card base. This is a 5x7 card base. And I used these dies, and these are some tattered lace dies, and they're older, an older set. They're called the Foundation 8 Rectangle Labels, but they're an older set of dies. I'm not sure if they sell these or not, but you can go on the Tattered Lace website and see. I got these from Create and Craft, and they came with a bunch of array of different labels, and you see how many there is, so you can make anything out of these because you just get so many. How you doing? Thank you for joining me today, VSJ and Miss Ware. Thank you for joining me. So what I did was I took this right here. If you remember, is the paper that the kit. This kit, all of these came in these little papers, and instead of throwing them away, I cut it up so I could use in the card because that's some good paper. So I decided to cut it up and use it in my card. So what I did was, in order to get this card base and this matte layer to be perfect, I took the paper and I put a little glue on it, and I stuck my paper down, and then I cut through this all at one time so then it would be exact when I pull this away. And so that's the best way I found to do it, to get your papers to be exact every time. Thank you for joining me, Sweet Drops 45. So that's how I got this to be perfectly matted on the front of this card base. So the first thing we're going to do is we're making a shaker, an open-faced shaker card. So the inside is this piece here that came out of that. And you don't want these pieces to go to waste. So I decided to use that as the inside of my card base. I took the You Did It and put it, stamped it on the front. And this is the matte layer for that. Okay. So first things first, we're going to do this inner part. And this is a quick card as usual. You know, I do pretty quick cards most of the time. And so I'm just putting this right on there. Is that? Yep. Okay. We're putting that right on there. And then we're going to take this and then I'm going to layer this on. I got the stuff everywhere. My light remote. Okay, and then I'm going to take this, and this is going to be our matte layer, which will be perfect for somebody to write right on this part without a worry. Okay, so then this open piece is going to become a shaker card, and that's what I made the last time we were together. I made this little baggie from my what do you call that? This thing here, heat sealer, the film heat sealer. So I sealed all the sides, which it would be good for me to plug this in right now because I need to heat seal that last side. It does not take long to warm up because it's only warming up that little strip. Okay, so what you do is you make sure that your dial is set. I usually set my dial on 4, between 3 and 4, and it heats up pretty quickly. But I wanted to show you something else. If you did not have heat transfer paper, because all this is that thermal laminating paper. Remember I showed you the pouches? These laminating pouches, that's all this is those laminating pouches. I swear, every single time I get on the live, no matter what I'm on, these cords fall down. They're taped underneath a shelf, and they fall every time. So if you don't have those laminating pouches, you can't make these. But most people have them. But if you don't, I have another way to make a shaker like this. All you need is your trusty little bags. You know your little bags that you get that you use to put your little gifts in or your crafts in? That's these. We get these all the time with our dies and stuff in them. These can be turned into shaker pouches. So, and this is as simple as it gets. Take some of your shaker pieces, no matter what it is. Take your shaker pieces. And I'm just putting a little because this is a demo. Take that, which is the sticky part. And I always add another. And yes, of course it is. Out of tape as soon as I get started. But what I do is I always have a second one available. Get you an extra one so when this happens, you won't have to stop crafting. And so I take this tape runner and I run the tape right down at the bottom just before you get to the actual opening of the pouch. And that reinforces the extra shaker. So then nothing will spill out. And so see, now you done made yourself a shaker pouch without any. I don't want to do that because when I shake it make me dizzy. So I know it make y'all dizzy. But now you have your own shaker pouch and you can do these in any size almost. So take the little baggies that you get, put some tape on them, and now you have your own shaker pouches and you don't have to worry about your stuff spilling out. Okay? So that is just a quick shaker pouch to teach you how to do that. But what I used, I threw it across here to land over there and it went on the floor. So what I did was I made my own shaker pouch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this right on top. But I'm not going to lay it on the card base. I'm actually going to lay it on the cutout to make sure that the tape is in the right spot. Because you don't want to lay it on the card base and then your tape is showing in the front. So first of all, what I need to do is put some shaker bits inside of here. And all I did was heat seal all the sides up and make a pocket. That's all I did was make a pocket. So now I'm about to put my little shaker bits, and you can use whatever color, however many you like. Don't fill it up too much because it won't shake well, but because this pouch is so big, it can handle some extra because this is a 5x7. This is my little shaker thing. I have containers and containers. This is just the last little bit in this container. And then I heat this Suquane tape on both sides. So now it made both sides sticky. But before you take your tape off, you got to heat seal this closed. And so that's where this little heat sealer comes in. And so just heat seal it closed. It makes that sound. You can hear it. And now you can see where it heat sealed. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this a little even. Even. And now I have a shaker pouch that I made myself. And it won't come out because it's heat sealed all the way across. Okay? Now, let's put this down here. Okay. So now, this is the easy part. You don't really have to do much else because it's already done for you. Once you heat seal it and put your tape on it, all you have to do is take your tape strips off. And it would be wise if I put a tape strip on the top part too. So it will be taped on all sides. Okay. And then I'm going to take my shaker pouch and just lay it right down. Just like that. So now you have your shaker pouch on there and you don't see it from the sides. But you still have movement. You see how you have shaker movement inside of your pouch. Some of those sequins are laying, standing up. But see, now you can shake it and you have a shaker that you don't have to worry about anything spilling out of. Okay? So now we have a stray. Now all you have to do is take your tape and add that extra piece up there. And so now you just match up where this goes. So I'm going to just match this up. And doing it this way, you'll be able to have, hi, Miss Thomas, thank you for joining me. This way, you'll have a shaker pouch that looks neat from both sides. That's the biggest key. You want your shaker pouch to look neat from all sides. And so I'm just going to lay that I think that's upside down. Can I pull it off? I should be able to because it's upside down. Because I can see the card base from the back. And so this is supposed to be right here. And I'm matching up because I can see that card base in there. I'm matching it up. And voila. Now when you open up your card, you have a clean back side of your card base. So I have a shaker from the inside and a shaker from the outside. Okay? So you got a shaker all the way. I'm not going to do that because that makes me dizzy too. So what I did was I took some of the flowers from, they up there on the shelf. This is the flower from the Crafter's Companion little booklets where you match up the dies and you cut out the flowers. That's what this is from. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here, but I'm going to be strategic so you don't see the pop dots from the inside. I'm going to put them so they lift up right there. Then I'm going to put one right here and right here. So they're popped up away from this. Let me see where I put them all at. Okay. But you can't see them. I need to move this one. Come on. I need to put it right here. So you won't see them behind here. So I added the pop dots so you won't see them behind there. Okay? And then I'm going to add this one right there. So I'm going to add the pop dots and I can be all careful with this one because most of this is hidden. And I'm going to put this right there. And so now you have a finished card inside and out. And you don't have to worry about your shaker pieces falling out. Look at that. I think that turned out pretty good. What do you think? And you get a chance to use up all of those paper bags that they sent us with the Crafter's Companion in the Crafter's Companion box, because this paper is gorgeous from this box. And so this, I cut this out to be 5x7, but I can always cut this down, and it's a bunch of them to use, so you have some extra paper. So don't throw these away. Use that paper on your card bases. Okay? All right, so that was the card for today. And I wanted to show you my stitch out that I did earlier. I'm working, oh, there it is. I did on my embroidery. You know, I try to show one of my embroidery things. I'm trying to still decide, should I just keep all of my embroidery in this, on this channel, because I started with paper. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I started all of my designing and crafting paper crafts on this channel, and I know that's what most people look for. But I did this on my new machine. Yes, please go back and see that. It's a quick video. I've only been on here for a little over 16 minutes. But I embroidered this patch on my new Viking Topaz machine, and so this will be one of our patches that'll be in the store. And I'm really enjoying, again, embroidering and sewing and stuff like that. Yeah, this is I love doing this. Like, and so now you don't have to worry about dropping your sequins or your glitter. You can just make your own little pouches. Everything is contained, and you don't have to worry. And this little machine here only costs like $20 from Amazon. Where's the name of it? It's on here. This is the side of it. Plastic film sealer. It was like $20, $22, something like that. So go grab you one of these off Amazon. I wish I had my Amazon link up, because I did get approved to be an Amazon affiliate to open up my own store, but I hate paperwork. And so I have not done any of my links, any of the stuff I'm supposed to. It actually, I can tell you, actually, I'm figuring out all of the ins and outs, and it took me 54 minutes, including color changes, to stitch this out. And it really didn't take me that long, because I took a couple of breaks because I left the room, but I put the times I started and it finished, so I knew how long it would take. So it did take a decent time. But if you have a 6-needle machine, it won't take this long. It will be a lot quicker, because you don't have to worry about the color changes until you get to needle number 6, of course. And then you have to change out the other 4 needles. So it probably won't take an hour when I use my 6-needle, when I get it back from the servicing, because it's out to be serviced right now. But I love this. I love the embroidery. I'm actually doing a layout right now that says I can't stop. I can't. I'm crafting today. That's one of my samples that I'm doing. That little cord on. I'm gonna get some stronger tape and put that up. It's called I Can't. I'm crafting today. So that's gonna be one of my samples. I'll show you when I do my card for tomorrow, because I'm going to take the video for tomorrow's card probably tonight, because I got to go help put the nursery together. But I'm trying to decide, start a new channel with just embroidery or add it to this channel, because I've noticed in my analytics that my card making videos gets the most views and not the embroidery part. And I also want to start from the beginning, because people, they want to start businesses. They need another outlet. They need another way to make money. And people always, come on, and they don't start from the beginning. They don't show how to purchase a machine, or what machine might be good for what, or how to hoop, or what the stabilizers is. You say do both? So to start another channel with the embroidery, that's what I'm really thinking about doing. I'm really thinking about starting another channel with just embroidery, because I really want to start from the beginning. I really want to start because I've been embroidering for years because I have a bachelor's degree in fashion design and merchandising. And so when you look at the hoop, most people get their machine because they want to start doing some stuff. But when they get their hoop, there we go. Down like this. When they get their hoop, they have no clue what to do with these pieces. And this is the hoop, but they don't know what stabilizer to use for what. They don't know what size to pick. And like this is the standard hoop for the 770. But for my new machine, it has a range of hoops and it tells you what's one to do. Oh, you said just add it. Now that would be easier so I don't have to maintain another channel. So what I'm thinking is Tuesday and Thursday will be my card making. Monday and Wednesday will be my embroidering. Friday and Saturday and Sunday will be wild cards. That's what I'm really thinking. So then I can give both to both sets of people who watch. And then I will show how to use a flatbed. And when I get my 6 needle, I'll show how to use the 6 needle. I'll show how to thread the machines. I'll show how to do the designs. Because this machine comes with its own software and I purchased the upgrade. So I will be able to use the upgrade of the software, which is just like the Brilliance or 6D Premiere, but it's called My Sonet. And the My Sonet is for Husqvarna Viking machines. It's okay. So see, that's what I'm saying. I want to start people from the beginning because if you start a new crafting type thing, you need to know what happens when you start. And then like literally I'm doing samples for my shop so you'll know where to go on Etsy to get some stuff, where to go on Designs by Juju. Like even this software has 5,000 images. So you can go right on the images. But how about this? The machine comes with images and letters. So why not start there? Why not start on your machine because they're there and you don't have to go nowhere else? So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm muddling in my head. I just got to write it down so I can make sure it's organized. But that's what I'm looking at right now to do starting pretty soon. Actually starting next week because I really want to get it in the rotation, the embroidery in the rotation, and I'll show you like hands-on. You'll actually see me working with the machines. You'll hear what they sound like because some people love to embroider, but these machines are loud. And that noise can drive you crazy. So you don't want to do that because the machines are loud. You know, it's a lot that goes into it. But the results can't be beat. You cannot beat the results of a good embroidery or a good design. And if you're just doing it for yourself, a good machine and knowing how to pick them out and getting something like this that will look beautiful once you finish with it. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And so let me get off of here. And wrong word. I have two computers. So I'm using my Mac for this stuff, and I have a Surface for my embroidery because my 6 needle takes the Windows and not Mac. So, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna go. What did I do? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you looking at my videos. Please give these videos a thumbs up and a like or whatever. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.